Vashti, Elizabeth, Joan, Marty. We call her Miss Hem. Her nieces and nephews say Auntie Miss Hem. You ever hear that like that? Auntie Miss Hem? That's how they call her. All the protocol. Good evening, church. Miss Hem, I met Miss Hem somewhere in the 80s. Her niece, Clara, and I am such a friend, so she introduced us. When I first met Miss Hem, she was living in the Bahamas. And she came home, and I was introduced to her. Anybody knows that Miss Hem can sing? Yes. Anybody knows that she be in our band? Yes. Good singer. Miss M's son Lukey, as he walks in, was always at my home with my big son, Kelly. They were very good friends. And I would always visit Miss Hem's house. And she would come by me after we get to know each other well. Miss M, I have a daughter that predeceased her. When they looked at her, she got St. Mary High School in a uniform, crisp and the blouse white. Asked Miss Hem how she could do her chores. Tanya was the one going on to Dintil. And in the morning, my husband would take her up in the bus from Bailey'sville, and he would say, I'm so sorry for Tanya. She's so tiny and so cold, and she's traveling all the way to Dintil. But she persevered. Tina, that pretty little girl. I remember so well her comb her hair. She had a lot of hair. I don't know much of Kentish. I see her, but I didn't know a lot of her. But she has wonderful kids. And she takes very good care of her children. Anybody know that she can cook well? When Miss M cook, you see how the African men lick their finger? As such, you lick your finger, you know, make sure cook a rundown for you, you see something. You eat off your 10 finger. You know, want to be done. She was a wonderful person. I came in contact with this family and I love very well, and I know they love me. Miss Lex, Alex, Cheque, all of them. We live very good. Not to mention my best friend Clara, over 40 years of friendship. She told me what I must sing. And I didn't want to sing that song, but she said, sing it, Iris, and I'm going to vex with you if you're not singing. And I can't afford for that to happen. So, I believe in my heart that Miss Hem have found a resting place. When you go to Miss Hem's house, you know I'm going through her. You can't hold me here in there. Oh, we shine and pretty. And he's seen in fun and dance up there when nobody else in Bailey'sville you're not feeling fat. Go and Mr. Mouse, you see one. And her place was well kept. And her children would always be in order. They never disobeyed her. When she speak to them, they obeyed her well. And tonight, this evening, it's with mixed feelings that I'm standing here. So, give a tribute song to Miss Egg. And her niece said I should sing this very song that I sung at Pat's funeral. Goes like this. I went to the house where Vashti used to live. The grass has grown up and it covers the door. Someone across the street said, "Who do you see?" For Vashti does not live anymore. Vashti does not worship anymore. She's somewhere around the throne of God. May the martyrs come to welcome you and take you to that holy city, the new and eternal Jerusalem, the new and eternal Jerusalem. Thank you.
And placed in the microwave, company to doctor's appointments, bus fare for work when I forget to do a pull at the machine, granny plaits to my hair after I get my hair washed, are the little things that constantly reminded me that at this big age, I was always a little baby, her boom boom. Mommy, or you guys would know her as Vashti, Miss M, Emmy, Emily, Cuz M, was without exaggeration one of the kindest, purest, most genuine human beings to walk this earth. She was one of those, no, this is a Jamaican phrase where they say give away an important part of your body and do something important to your ribs. I hope you get that one. She was that kind of person. A Jamaican phrase that emphasized one's level of kindness. I remember days when we used to get visitors, some of who would religiously pop up just in time when she's about to share dinner. No offense to them, because I would too. Because boy, that lady can cook. But not to stray, these visitors would come and get the best parts of the meat, especially when she cooks chicken. And you know what I would get? The chicken back. Can you believe it? Then I question, am I really her child or is the visitor? Was I adopted? But I said that to say this. Her ways of doing things has always been lessons as to how we should treat individuals. And not just those we share the same genes with, but whosoever come across our path. And today I am proud to say these same traits are evident in all her kids and grandkids. Salty tears on her cheeks and months of long headache is what losing your mom does to you. I am not okay. My family is not okay. And that will be the norm for a very long time, if not forever. As we have lost one of God's angels, a mom, grandma that rolled the earth and spread her kindness, genuineness, and love to everyone. Even those who weren't related by blood, my siblings can attest, all our friends gained a bonus mom through her, and she would treat them as if they were her own. Never any limits to the love that often shares. We all can honestly say we have had our little experience with Miss M. Some might remember her as a lady who tied up the goats. Initially, she has so much, and boy, I hated those goats. Many a time she would ask me to come and assist her with tying out them for fresh grass or taking them back to our house. But 99.9% of the time, I was reluctant because boy, was I scared. Especially of the wrong goat, because you never know when they will become your enemy. However, she always managed to handle those goats, even though sometimes they would handle her. We never liked the idea of her mom taking out the goats, but this exercise made her wake early every morning, no matter how late she goes to bed. And I think this is what made her feel as if she had a job. Because my brother and I were adamant that we don't want her mom to work at this age. As well as this daily exercise kept her fit and looking as if she was aging backwards. It's just sad to know that the goat she raised was now going to be for her very own funeral. Some knew her as the musician. Now, my mom was a part of a group formerly known as Fullness. Oftentimes, I would discourage her because I personally thought that maybe she can rest the music and be the lead singer in a choir. But after the death of two of the group's members, she was determined that she was going to continue the legacy. She would write songs, go to studio, and I tell you, my brother was a mastermind behind this, because though I wanted her to relax, he encouraged and financed her musical journey regardless. She loved her music, and I am pretty sure she's in heaven telling everyone to listen to her music. Some knew her as a caretaker. Now this was a professional profession for her. But my mom cared for everyone as if God bestowed that duty on her. You could tell my mom you lost your toe, and she would tell you to come and stay with her until your toe grows back. There was this one time a hurricane was on the horizon, and as normal, you would do a hurricane shopping. After getting supplies for my mom and me, I came back to find an old lady sitting on the veranda, a total stranger, well, to me. So I pulled my mom and asked, "Who is this lady?" She then proceeded to say, "The hurricane is coming," and the lady's house was not a home. I was a tad bit upset because she didn't consult with me. She had already made up her mind that the lady stays whether I'm in favor or not. Oftentimes I call her Miss Come to Help Us because she feels she has the ability to do so for every and anyone. I know for sure if she was a billionaire, all her money would go into helping people. And that was something that was admired the most about Miss M. She had a heart of gold. Now, a lot would remember my mom as a farmer. She was someone who enjoyed planting just about everything. In her backyard, you could find bananas, plantains, tomatoes, pineapple, plum, pumpkin, just to name a few. And you remember I spoke on those visitors? Oh my God, they would reap the harvest of mommy's labor. Visiting Miss M meant that you would leave with bags filled with grown provisions. You could possibly go open your own market stall after leaving. Now those who are immediate family members and visitors who came to steal my mom from me, laughs, knows that my mom's motto was, "Cleanliness is next to godliness." She hated messiness. I guarantee you, if she paid a visit to your humble abode and things seemed out of place, she is one who will set it straight without even asking you. Her house will always be in order, as she took great pride in ensuring that her home is presentable, especially in the event of visitors, which we normally get. You could eat your meals off the floor. That's how clean my mom was. Vashti was a talker. Oh my God. If she catches your ear, I promise you, you will be trapped for a good 30 to 45 minutes. Going out to do business with my mom is hectic when the business can only be done in the afternoon. Because if we dare to run into Miss Mary Jane, oh my word, a whole convo and a half will happen before we get to our destination. But it's good because then I get to witness the fact my mom has a good rapport with people, something that is greatly admirable. Now Vashti is a family-oriented person. She had so much love for her family, no matter how far off they were. As long as there is a connection in the bloodline, she'll be super excited to talk to you and give you the outline of how she met, of how the relations came about. Oftentimes, she would venture out and come back with a whole story on how she met Mary Jane, and then give a whole PowerPoint presentation on the family tree. I swear, I may have the most cousins in the whole wide world. Vashti Elizabeth Jones Martin, Miss M, Emma, Emily, Cousin M, Mummy, Grandma was a strong black woman, jack of all trades, a kind-hearted person, a clean person, a woman of God. She has left us heartbroken. But though heartbroken we might be, it's safe to say that she has gone home to rest in eternal peace with her Father, and to assist or continue to caretake of her late daughter, Patricia Martin, and all her nieces, nephews, and siblings who have gone ahead of her. One day, we almost died. This is something she would always say. And though I wasn't ready to let her go, we weren't ready to say goodbye. God knows best. We might never come to the conclusion as to why, but trust that He knows what He is doing. To everyone who lost their mom, my deepest condolences to you. For most, our mom were our best friend, our person, the one who would go above and beyond for us without hesitation, and vice versa. And to not have that person you are used to can be heart-wrenching, but keep the faith. Pray and believe that everything happens for a reason. Rest well, Mommy. Continue to watch over our whole family and all your visitors until God is ready for us. Love you infinity times infinity. Rest well, my Mommy.
What a beautiful thought I am thinking concerning the great speckled bird. Remember, her name is recorded on the pages of God's holy word. In St. Luke, it reminds us that nothing is impossible with God. Sister Tanya, last year may not have gone the way you all have planned it, but it taught you all more than you have expected. Life has a way of revealing its deepest lessons through pain. On some given times, all of us run on empty, but we all have to take a moment to refill with the good things, prayers, or worship, reading our Bibles, and laughter. To the family, it's not the part in itself that lingers, but the silence that follows. There are questions that left unanswered, the moments unresolved. These farewells at times leave us suspended in a haze of emotions. With this discomfort lies an invitation not just to grieve, but to grow. Life rarely gives us the closure we crave for in situations like these. At times, we try to replay conversations, re-examine memories, and question ourselves. Could things have been different? All these questions are there to be answered. Family, some chapters end abruptly. Every goodbye, spoken or unspoken, has something to teach us. The goodbyes without explanation, though the most painful, is also the most transformative. This teaches us patience and resilience. This challenges us to find our own closure. We must find healing not in the answers we seek, but in the strength we discover within us. This process isn't easy. During this time, you all have to believe in your ability to navigate the uncertainties of life. Those last moments in the hospital wasn't easy. Miss M, walk us through what happened. She gave us assurance. She gave some instructions. She have fought a good fight. She ran her race and kept the faith, and is now rejoicing in a better place. To her children, defeat is just one word Miss M don't use. Stay in tune with God. He is able. God bless you all.
Oh my God, I don't know what to say. If I should give tribute, I wouldn't talk for the rest of the day. So I just go and sing a song. Because when I visit Miss Em in the hospital on Monday, she was so full of energy. And when I went back up there the Wednesday, I saw her. I was begging God to give her a turnaround that she will come back. But I just went outside and started to cry when I look and see what was really happening. But God knows best. God knows best. Well, me and my daughter gonna sing a song. This child was Miss M baby. That's the name of her Lord. Life has been so good.